Okay, we are live, guys. Just give me a quick second to make sure we're up on each platform. Okay, we're up on TikTok. YouTube is good. Facebook is up, and now Instagram. Okay. Alrighty, awesome. I see I have my Instagram people coming in. Just comment where you guys are from. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, then just put down the country you're from and then put in replay. I'm sorry for being late, guys, today. But now we are live. So I want to see where my people are coming from, whether they're from the States or international. Alrighty. Perfect. We're up on each platform. So let's dive into it. So for today, topic is going to be about how to make six figures with a digital business. So that's going to be today's topic. But before diving into it, I just have a couple really quick announcements for you guys. So, if you haven't yet, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Now, the reason why is because, I go live every day at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you want to make sure that you catch the live because I do frequent giveaways. Many of you guys have been watching, have seen me done lots of different vacation giveaways, addressing the iPhone giveaway. What we decided to do is actually, make it a lot juicier for you guys as well. So we're going to announce the winner of the iPhone giveaway with the Dubai giveaway. Give a little bit more time for people to enter, but here's what we're going to do with the iPhone 15 Pro Max giveaway. We are going to also, alongside with giving you guys 3 vacations, you'll also be able to win the Dubai giveaway with it. And so now you'll want to stay until the end so you can learn the details of how to enter that giveaway. Now, just really quickly again, how to make 6 figures with a digital business. Before diving into it, I'm just going to take a little time to introduce myself to you guys. Maybe you guys know me from Facebook and know a little bit more of my background. Maybe you don't. So what I'm going to do is just really quickly share my screen. Perfect. Okay. So if you can take a look on the screen, right? This is my Facebook profile. And I'm going to show you guys something. When I go into the photos, you're going to notice I actually didn't have much of an online presence before all this. So, when I started my journey into, having a digital business, into having online business, I didn't start with a large following. I didn't start with, online presence. And a lot of that is just for reasons why I had insecurities. So if I go over here, right, you're gonna see there's this picture here. This is 2022, and I'm just gonna flip the screen for my TikTok people. You're gonna see that says 2022, and really, I didn't have an online presence before starting. Now, another thing is you're also gonna see that there's no likes or comments. The reason why is because I didn't have a following either. Some people they start with like 1,000 followers. Some people start with 100 Facebook friends or a couple hundred Facebook friends. I didn't start with any of that. But what I did start with, right, was a mentor, and I was able to get great results with the guidance of my mentor. But you can see I didn't have online presence because I had a lot of insecurities. As you guys are listening to the live right now, you might notice that I stutter quite a bit. Sometimes I'm kind of jumpy as well. Sometimes I pause. And so I never saw myself being able to even do these lives in front of you from the beginning. But, I knew my why, right? I knew the life that I wanted. And that was what allowed me to really step out of my shell with the guidance of my mentor and his help. It really helped me to step on my shell and to move into the online space. And I was able to generate phenomenal results. So you just take a look here, for example, right? $7,000 in just 4 days, right? Scrolling around here as well. All these different income screenshots, $3,000 in 24 hours. And so, with the guidance of my mentor, I was able to get significant results online. I was actually able to make 50K my first month in my online business. And so I say that, to kind of point out that, you don't need to be perfect to start your online business, right? Like you see me with a stutter, for example, right? It's not really about that. It's just a matter of really honing in on your why. And if you just do the right things and be consistent about it, you can get tremendous results, right? Just even going over here, $4,700 in 4 days, $4,300 in 48 hours. And just even to like paint the picture, just it was really amazing to be able to earn this much, especially because I never would have been able to do it at a corporate job. I remember working my butt off at a corporate job, sometimes working overtime, and I worked overtime without actually getting additional pay for it because the salary. And so just being able to earn this much online was very surreal. It's just I just can't describe how it feels to be able to earn enough to actually make a difference now. And so what's amazing is being able to get these results despite my flaws and things like that. And so I just say that again to you that you can get results online as well. You can get phenomenal results online without having everything together, right? You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start and just do the right things. Now, just before diving in as well, right? I'm telling you guys how I started with a digital business. So here's why you also want to start with a digital business. And it's very simply, right? Because of just the current state of the economy. For example, I'm just going to just bring up a quick article. Okay, I just have, yep, 1 second. Just give me a second for this to load. Alrighty, you guys should be able to see this article. Just waiting for that to really quickly load. But this is the current state of the economy right now. Wages are going up, but it still feels like, you can't afford everything. And the reason why is because inflation is still outpacing wage growth for many groups, right? And so, in order to really actually make enough to afford your bills, make enough to actually reach your goals nowadays, the 9 to 5 job just isn't going to cut it. And the reason why it's just not going to cut it is that, as you can see here, it the wages growth that is increasing is not just it's just not keeping up with inflation nowadays. This is why you guys want a digital business at the end of the day, in order to actually be able to generate enough income to meet your goals and have a decent living, right? The problem is, like, let's say, for example, maybe you're comfortable right now. Maybe your corporate job pays you enough, but the fact that wage growth isn't growing at the same pace as inflation is going to mean that over time your wages are going to feel tighter and tighter. Your budget is going to feel tighter and tighter. You're going to have to cut back. This is why you want a digital business where now you're able to earn much more than just your ordinary 9 to 5 job. Because if you only rely off your 9 to 5 job, then you're on a clock, right? Because inflation is going to catch up, and then eventually you're not going to be able to maintain the lifestyle you have. You're going to have to cut back. This is why you want a digital business. Now, on top of that as well, right? I'm just going to bring this over so you guys can see. On top of just 1 second, I'm just waiting for that to load. Okay, yep. This loaded. 1 second, guys. I'm just swapping the screen share. All right, if we take a look over here, you know, alongside with just wages not being able to keep up with inflation in the current economy, right? Another reason why you want digital businesses is job security. That's another big one, right? If you take a look here, this says almost 65,000 jobs were announced in April and AI was to blame. So job cuts were announced in April and AI was blamed for the most losses, right? So as companies, they're adapting more AI technology, and as they're trying to handle the economy, like the economy, its current state isn't just hard on us as consumers. It's also hard on the companies, right? And since they can't keep up, they're doing lots and lots of job cuts. And I don't say this to scare you guys. I don't mean this to, like, fear monger you guys. You guys don't need to be paranoid. But I say this because I want you guys to be prepared and to be really realistic that, since COVID, right? There's been tons and tons of good job cuts. There were tons of job cuts during COVID, and now there's still tons of job cuts since COVID. And it's still going on right now as a trend. I'm gonna show you guys another article really quickly, right? This one is a little bit more recent. Alrighty, so this is Dell. Dell's a major company, guys, and they let go of 13,000 jobs, guys, because they're trying to have their company better for the AI era. And the thing is, lots of companies, they follow suit after big companies, right? Once the big companies start doing it, a lot of the small ones start doing this. So I'm telling you all this to express that, you want to start a digital business because it's going to allow you to, you know, have income that can keep up with this current economy that we're all facing here. And then it will also provide you with real job security, right? You can imagine getting a job at Dell and you're like, wow, this is a really good job. Like, this, I made it, right? But there's a lot of people there that made it, but then now from the current economy and all these different things, this changes in society, they're losing their job. And so for you to have real, economic security, you're going to want to diversify your income streams. I'm not saying anything against jobs either, right? It is good, for you to work and have a 9 to 5 job. But what I'm recommending is that you prepare yourself and diversify your income streams. So if anything ever happened with your job, like what's going on pretty really frequently right now, that you can actually be prepared and not be caught off guard, right? Now, when I talk about a digital business, now some of you guys might be thinking, well, all right, so start a digital business, but what is the digital business? Now, a digital business can be many things. There's many different, business models you may have heard of, for example, like drop shipping. But the problem with that is you deal with like low profit margins and then also with like long shipping times. It doesn't work out really well. Some of you guys might have even heard of, Amazon FBA, for example, right? Now that's another popular one. But the issue with that is now you deal with all these, hidden fees, storage fees, things like that. And if you don't want to pay for storage fees, then you got to fill up your closet with a bunch of boxes. So it's pretty tough to work with, and you still deal with that same issue with profit margins. So what you really want to go into, the best online business, digital business model to go into is actually the e-learning industry. So that's a big one. I'm going to show you guys another article to why you want to join the e-learning industry, right? So one second. So this is another article from Forbes. Just a quick second. Okay, so I'm just showing you guys an article really quickly from Forbes. Now, Forbes is a very reputable source to look at, right? And there's tons and tons of articles also expanding on this as well. But the rise of the e-learning industry. So right now, the e-learning industry is one of the fastest growing industries right now. And so it's actually projected to be a $350 billion industry by 2025. And the reason why is because when COVID happened, it brought so many people into, you know, into their homes where now they watch all the shows that they could watch, all the good Netflix shows, and now they had a lot of time on their hands, right? And so during that time of COVID, they actually went into the e-learning space where a lot of people learned that, oh, right, I can be at home, but I can learn something new, right? And so because of that, that industry went from industry that maybe just got, before this in 2019, it made $400 million that year to now billions in a day. Like during COVID, right? It was making $1 billion, right, every single day. And now that's even projected to increase, right? It's projected to go up to $4 billion a day. So right now, the e-learning industry is the industry you want to go into. It's a rapidly growing industry, and you're gonna want your piece of the pie. And so there's lots of different ways to go into it, but going into the e-learning industry doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like start from scratch either, right? You don't have to build a business from scratch. You can think of it like franchising, kind of like how you buy into a McDonald's restaurant because it works very well. You know, it's the same thing with e-learning. You don't necessarily have to be the one that creates an entire business or product. You can just franchise into another business, right? And now this is going to allow you to be in a place where you're going to be able to earn much more than your job at the end of the day. You're going to have, you know, regardless of whatever happens with the economy, you're not tied down to your job, right? Whether they decide that, whether they decide to let you go, right? Unfortunately, this things like this happen in the real world. People get laid off. If you have a digital business now, right, you don't have to be in a panic to be like, oh, what am I going to do next? And this also allows you as well to not be tied down to your job for any location, right? If you wanted to live somewhere else, right? If you wanted to move, you're not tied down to your job. For a digital business, you have the freedom to move as necessary as things are going on in the country. If there's a better place to be, then you don't have to be tied down to your job now, right? And again, when it comes into the e-learning industry, right? You don't necessarily have to create a course, right? Right? You can just leverage another program like franchising. But even if in the case where you don't want to leverage a program, you don't need to leverage a program either, right? If you're already, for example, if you're someone that does real estate, for example, right? There's plenty of people that would love to know real estate. They'd be willing to, learn from you. You can make a real estate course, and then from there, you're gonna be able to earn online, right? Isn't so that's in one example. If you're a chiropractor, for example, right? You have a chiropractic practice, and there are things that that not every chiropractor knows. There, you may not think of it, but there's so many people out there that would like to learn from you, right? There are so many people that are starting their own practices and would love to know how to have a successful practice. That can be a digital program that you release that continues to make you money, right? And this just keeps on going, right? Even if it was like a restaurant style business, you can create a digital course. There's a lot of value in the information that you have, right? And clearly so, if you, as I was showing you guys before, right? As of right now, the e-learning industry is worth like hundreds of billions of dollars. It is growing by $1 billion a day, and it's projected to start growing by $4 billion a day. That's how much demand there is for knowledge. There's tons of it, right? You just need to be able to leverage it. Now, again, I understand maybe even some of you guys might be, listening and you don't want to show your face. That's okay, right? If you don't want to be the person in the front, you don't want to show your face, then there's options. You can have faceless pages, right? You can have theme pages for many different things, right? Let's say you're someone who already loves to travel, right? If you do lots of traveling, you can, from what you already do, right? You can build a theme page from it that can eventually become a really nice, pretty penny. It can become a great exit plan, right? Way better than just hopefully staying at a job for 40 years to get a pension if they don't fire you first, right? Because of all the job cuts that are going on in the economy right now. I'm just going to show you guys something as well, just the potential of it all. Okay, if you guys take a look on the screen here. So this right here says Warner Music paid $85 million for the Daquan meme page. All right. So this is another theme page, right? No one showed their face, right? No one knows who owns this page, but they were able to sell it for $85 million. You're building a digital asset. That's why I recommend you guys to get into a digital business, right? And so if you were to make a faceless page, and it can also be, you can make a theme page. It can be off of things that you already do. If you love traveling, then you can just build a traveling theme page and eventually sell it for a pretty penny. I'm not saying that you'll be able to sell it for $85 million, but over consistency, over time, as you build it up, you can sell it for a pretty penny, and that can be your retirement plan. And so, this is why you want to move into that digital business space. There are some people that, they're working hard right now in their job, and they're in a position where, their wages aren't keeping up. They have to work more hours. Their body can't keep up with anymore. You want a digital business that's going to allow you to have real long-term financial security here. And so now what I'm going to do next is also show you guys now, so it's not just me, right? So, was able to generate, really impressive results online, made multiple six figures, made 50K my first month in a digital business. There are other people who are following the same blueprint that I received from my mentor, building their own digital business, ordinary 9 to 5ers, and getting incredible results online. So I'm going to do is just really quickly take you into the group. 1 second. Okay, all right, you guys can see the screen. And so if I just begin to scroll down, these are people, ordinary people just like you, nine to fivers, parents, all these other different things, and they are following the same blueprint that I receive from my mentor, right? And they're building their own digital business, right? This is Erica, right? Erica, right here. She decided to go into the world of digital marketing February 20th. It was slow but steady for me. I did $39,000 in my first 30 days, and my business steadily grew month after month despite how busy I am. I am a crazy busy mama of three, working part time for my husband's landscaping business while staying committed to the program. In July, not only did I have my best day of $21,000, my best week at 6K, I hit over 10K in just 22 days. Photo below. I ended the month at $11,400. Y'all, I can't explain how grateful I am for this program. It's been an answered prayer. I used to hustle all month long to earn less than I did in a day. Stay consistent, 5.5 months in, and this has been the best month in my entire 8 online business career. So Erica here, she before all this, she actually do used to do like a MLM, and she quit all that. She left it all behind for a digital marketing space. And now you can see from here, right? You can see the results that she's getting with her digital business and leveraging the same blueprint that I'm also going to show you guys I received from my mentor, right? Scrolling down here, another $100 sale. Scrolling down, $800 ding. Congratulations. $200 sales for this week. 2 sales in 2 days. My automation machine is gaining momentum. That's the third sale this week for me. $2,100. Awesome. Perfect. Just putting a like here. This also another person here, right? I'm having a hard time reading that, but Ray Butsway, right? First $900 sale in the morning while preparing for kids' lunch boxes. I'm really thankful and grateful for this opportunity as a mother that didn't have income for 8 years, now able to earn $900, 16,000 South American Rand in the morning by sharing this opportunity to other people, another family who will be having 4 sources of income. Thank you, Michelle. All right. So again, these are people, they're just ordinary people, nine to fivers, mothers, right? Parents. They are getting massive results with a digital business. That they're diversifying their income stream. They're allowing it so that now they don't have to just rely off of their job, right? They have another way to earn, and it's frankly much more than what they were able to do before, right? Even for this person here, mentioned how didn't have income for 8 years, now earning $900 days. And so, as you can see, there are tons and tons of people who are getting massive results online as beginners, right? And just ordinary people just like yourself. And you can even take a look here. We were just on the first page, now we're on the second page. There's 444 more pages of people who are winning. And the number on the bottom here to the right, there are 14,000 posts of different people who are winning, guys. And so this isn't one of those things where, it's not possible for normal people. No, as you can see over here, just tons of normal 9 to 5ers getting significant results online with their digital business. And so without further ado, I'm just going to really quickly dive into what you want to do to get started with your digital business, whether you want to grow a theme page and eventually sell it, or if you're all right with maybe showing your face, being able to sell information and earn more that way. It's entirely up to you, right? The digital business space is very diverse. There's lots of different options to fit your interests. So here are what you're going to want to do to make 6 figures with a digital business, right? Now, the first thing you want is you want the right product, right? This is a major one. So as I mentioned to you before, people that do like drop shipping or like Amazon FBA, they deal with low profit margins. So to have a successful digital business, we're trying to get away from low profit margins. Now, how do we do that? Right? This is why you want a digital product. You want a digital product because it's going to avoid all the different fees that someone pays when you're dealing with a physical product now. So when you have a physical product, your problem is you need to pay for shipping, you have to pay for storage, you have to pay for handling, and then all these other things, right? The physical product doesn't come out of nowhere. Someone needs to make it. And so all of this eats away at the available income you can get per sale. Now, if you get a digital product, this is going to allow you now to, instead of dealing with 10% profit margins, it's going to allow you to get 100% profit margins, right? This is why you also want, again, to get into a MRR opportunity, right? So that's the same idea as franchising. When you get into a MRR opportunity as a master resale rights, that is going to allow you now to get 100% profit margins, right? Because you could take a different route. If you take a different route and you're not dealing with 100% profit margins, you're going to need more sales to reach the goal income that you have in mind, right? So, for example, now, if you don't have MR rights and you don't have 100% profit margins, I say this so you can avoid creating a product, right? But if you want to leverage a proven finished product, right, and not have to deal with making the product, you want MRR in order to have 100% profit margins. And so now, if you didn't have MRR and you didn't make the product, then maybe you're making 25%, right? So let's say you were trying to make, for example, $900 a day. And then for the product that's being sold, maybe it's, let's just say it's $100, right? And you have 25% profit margins. This would make it so in order for you to be able to make your $900 a day, right, you would need to sell around 36 sales, right? Just to make $900 a day. And that's because you don't have 100% profit margins. If you had 100% profit margins, this goes from 36 all the way to 9, right? It goes all the way to 9 because you have 100% profit margins. You're not losing 75% to the company, right? So this way, you're able to earn $900. Well, you're able to earn $100 a sale and only need 9 sales to make $900 a day. Now, the next thing beyond that, now that we've moved past how to get more for your efforts, right? The next thing beyond that now is, aside from just digital and MRR, so you can have 100% profit margins, you now want high ticket. You want high ticket because this is also going to drastically reduce the number of sales you need to make and just generally make your work a lot easier, right? Would you rather work 10 times harder? Would you rather work 6 times harder? Or would you rather just be able now to just earn much more from just one sale? And so now that, since it's high ticket, what you're going to want to do is this. So let's say you have a high ticket product, right? That's digital. You have MR rights. It is high ticket, so you make $900 a sale. That is going to allow you now to be able to reach your $900 a day goal with just one sale, right? So this is why you want MR. This is why you want master resale rights, guys, right? So now you can leverage a digital program, right, that you didn't have to make. And then with it being high ticket, you're able to earn the entire cost of the high ticket because you have 100% profit margins. Now, the next thing you need now is a automation, right? Now that it's digital, the great thing is you don't have to ship it. You don't have to, tell anybody, how can I say? It's digital. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to store it anywhere. Now you need to automate the sales process. Now, the advantage of automating the sales process is you get to keep your time, right? So you can make $900 sales now without having to be on sales calls. You don't want a business that relies off of you being on sales calls, because that is going to add a huge constraint to your time and how much you can earn, right? Because there's only so many hours in the day. If you're getting a business by sales calls, right? Maybe you can do all the sales calls for up to 10K. But then once you try to go for 20K a month, you find that now you're kind of struggling to juggle it with your life, right? With the other things you do with your family. You don't want that. That's why you want a automation, right? You want to be able to keep your time. You want to have that work life balance, and you want your business to be able to run even if you're busy. That's the thing. Because if you're doing sales calls, now I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you. If you're the one doing sales calls, the problem is now the day that maybe you have a rough day, maybe you're sick, right? The day that you can't have a sales call is the day you also don't make money. You don't want that constraint on your business. And so, in order for you to have your digital business, easily scale to 6 figures, you want automation now. So you're going to want to automate the sales process. You're also going to want to automate the follow-up, right? So you're going to collect their contact details, and this is going to allow you to follow up with them now, whether that might be their name, their email, whatever you need to be able to contact your customer. Now, what does that mean for you, right? And so once you have a automation and you have your product allowing you to be able to earn more with less sales and allowing you to be able to keep your time, right? A product and automation now is a system, right? You can think of a system as like franchising. And so, just like before, how you can franchise into a McDonald's, like how you can franchise into a Starbucks. You find a Starbucks opening up on every corner because it's a proven business, right? All you need to do is follow step-by-step instructions to get results. This is why a lot of people will franchise with Starbucks or McDonald's, for example. You might find a couple in town, right? And so once you have your system, it is going to allow you, right, to have that franchise, allow to have that success online, because you need a system in order to find success online. It doesn't matter what online business they are doing, whether you're doing drop shipping, whether you're doing Amazon FBA, or if you're just a normal brick and mortar businessman who wants to transition online, right? You're going to need a system behind it. Amazon, for example, has a system. When you buy on Amazon, they have a system so you can, conveniently buy whatever you want without talking to a single person now. All right. And so once you have your system, it's now important that you also get traffic to your system. That's very important because no business does well without traffic, right? Like if a McDonald's doesn't have traffic, they won't make sales. Like if you take your McDonald's, right, and you have everything right, you have the best employees, you have, you know, all the right things, you have all the amenities, you're the cool McDonald's with the little play place. So now all the parents want to go there. But if you open your McDonald's now in the middle of a desert, then you're not going to be able to make money because now you don't have traffic, right? Your customers are not hanging out in the desert, right? You might find a couple scorpions there. You might find a couple creatures out there, but they're not your ideal buyer. So what you want now is to place your franchise in the right place in order for you to have your customer come to you, right? Where it's high traffic. So this is where you would take your McDonald's and now you would place it on the highway now, right? Once you place it on a highway, now you don't gotta chase anyone down. There's gonna be people driving back and forth on the highway, tons and tons of people on their way from work and back that want to have some McDonald's. They're hungry for McDonald's, right? You don't need to chase anyone, right? That's how you place, right, your franchise in a profitable location, allowing it to have the best chances to succeed. And you want to do the same now with your digital business, right? You don't want to bother friends and family, right? You don't want to rely off of like only, how can I say, you don't rely on friends and family. You don't want to do cold DMs, cold calls. That's not how you want to build your online business. you want to place it in the best possible position so the people now who already want a solution, the people who are hungry to leave their job, the people who are hungry to get away from their boss, they'll find you, right? And you'll be working with those people rather than chasing down strangers that aren't frankly interested. And so now the next thing that you want, now that you have your product, you have your automation, is you want to be discovered. The same idea as traffic, right? Now, two real simple steps for it. The first step is copy paste ads. So that is just 30 minutes a day, right? And with that, you don't have to record yourself. You don't have to spend the time trying to write the ad. Now, you just post these copy paste ads on high traffic websites. So again, getting in front of the people who are most likely to take an action, right? So you're going to copy and paste those copy paste ads, right, for 30 minutes a day. So that's one. Now, the other method, right, and a much more powerful method as you build it up, is going to be 3 pieces of content. Now, you're going to want to do it on social media. Now, why social media? The reason why social media is because you can post on social media for free, but on top of it, as you post on social media is going to find your perfect buyer now. And so now all you need to do is just create the content that stops your scroll. You're going to be posting if you're not sure what to post, right? All you need to do is just really post about your why, right? There are tons and tons of other people that can relate to your why, whatever it might be, whether you want to spend some more time with your family, whether you want to be able now to, go on vacation with them. Maybe you're just sick and tired of, having all these kids in the house all day. You'd like to be able to take them out and let them try something new, let them have something fun, right? But the big restraint is your income. So maybe that is your why to start online business. Whatever your why is, there's so many other people who also can relate to it. And when you speak on these things, it's going to allow them, right? The algorithm is going to find more people like you, more people that want to be able to actually go on vacation, take their family on vacation, or maybe they just want more in life in general. The algorithm is going to find more people like you, and that is going to allow you now to bring more people into your automation so they can make a purchase from there. Now, at the end of your content, to bring all this together, right? Because you made your content that relates to your perfect buyer. At the end of your content, you're going to want a CTA, right? You want a call to action. Now, what your call to action is going to allow the people that watch to have the next step to what to do. Because very simply, the people who spend the time to watch to the end of your video, you can be fairly confident that they are your perfect buyer. Why can you be confident in that? The reason why you can be confident is it's just as easy to just scroll, right? If they weren't interested, they would have scrolled away. If they dedicated their time and watched the whole thing, it's because they're interested, right? They're interested in what you have to provide. And so now once they see the CTA, once they hear it, and then they respond with their comment, right? What's just going to happen next is the algorithm is going to find more and more people. And all you need to do while the algorithm is doing all that is you just reply to the comment. You give them the link so they can get to your automation, right? And then they can buy the product and get $900 sales, right? And so now with that as well, once they comment, the algorithm is going to be like, wow, this person likes this piece of content. They're really interested in it. Now the algorithm is going to find more people like the person who just commented. That perfect buyer, right? That perfect customer who just commented on your post. The algorithm now is going to say like, all right, let's find more of these people. And that's going to bring more and more traffic into your system now, right? Now, some of you guys might be even listening here. It's like, well, how am I going to get, people to buy me from social media, right? Isn't it saturated? No, it's not. There are 5 billion people on social media. That is a very large market. All you need to do is get just one person, right? One person to buy from you a day. If you want to make just 10K a month, right? Realize with a $900 sale, that's only 12 sales a month, right? All you need to do is out of the 5 billion people on social media is just to get 12 people to buy from you. And you'd already be making 10K a month. If you want to scale to 20K a month, right? Maybe you're already making 10K. You'd like to be able to make more, right? All that means is just twice the number of sales, right? But the great thing is because you have the automation, it doesn't take twice as much time. It doesn't because the automation is going to spend the time selling all the people for you so you get to keep your time so you can actually do the things you want, right? Because who wants to just earn money and not have time? You want to have both, right? And so with this is going to allow you to have a very simple 2-hour workday, right? The 30 minutes copy paste ads, the 3 pieces of content takes about an hour a day. It takes even shorter once you get better at it. You know, it's just like anything else in life. The more times you do something, the easier it gets, and the easier it gets, the less time it takes. So what took an hour can now take 30 minutes after you gain your skills, right? And then the time that you spend to respond to emails, right, as the automation sends it up in the follow up, and then also just replying to comments. So it's just a very simple 30 minutes a day, allowing you to have a 2-hour workday while making $900 a day, guys. $900 a day so you can finally make a dent in your bills. If you take $900 and times it by 365, right? That is potentially 300K a year. You know, what can that do for you, right? What kind of lifestyle can that allow you to have? Maybe you want to travel, but your problem is you don't make enough in order to be able to travel. Would making this much allow you now to travel? And this might sound like a lot of money, but remember, you know, every single day there's $1 billion. All right, $1 billion. That's how much the e-learning industry is growing by $1 billion a day. Right. All you need is a very small slice of the pie, and you can dramatically change your life. Right. And then it is projecting to grow later on at $4 billion a day, guys. Right. All you need to do is just get one person to buy from you. Now, when you have all this, right? On top of this, in order for all of it to work, you're going to need, again, you're going to need a proven system, guys, right? Because it doesn't matter if you have traffic if you don't have a proven system so you can make money from that traffic. And I'm going to show you guys, right, how to get your automation, how to get your proven system done for you now, right? I'm going to show you guys how to get it done for you because you need a proven system to get results online. It doesn't matter what business model you do, you can't escape from that, right? Whether if you're doing drop shipping or Amazon FBA, you still need a proven system now. And so now I'm going to show you what it takes in order to build a proven system now. All right. So just really quickly as well. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can follow along. Okay, so you guys can see the screen. And so now I've spoken to you guys about the importance of a digital business, right? And then the exact blueprint in order to get results online, right? Leveraging this blueprint and so you can get results online. And it relies very heavily off of you having a proven system now, right? Now, here's what it takes in order to build a proven system. So I'm just going to put this on full screen. Now, if I just take this to the next page, all right? The first thing you need in your automated system is a landing page now, right? And there's a lot of work that goes into it. You know, you gotta have the text on the screen, you gotta connect it to an email autoresponder, you gotta code out the pop-up. And these are things that you frankly, like, I'm being very real with you, you don't wanna have to be the one that deals with the code to code all that. So this is why people hire coders. People pay $300 an hour to get a coder, guys, to code out their websites for them. And I'm gonna show you guys how to get all of this done for you so you don't have to be the one that worries about coding, right? And even before like getting all this on the page, right? In order to code, you would have to learn coding first. You'd have to go to school for 4 years, right, to learn coding, to get a degree in coding. That's what I did. Before I was in the online space, I went to school for coding. That was the space that I came from. And so I know what I'm talking about. It takes 4 years to learn how to code. And that's just coding, right? It doesn't mean that you know how to do web development either. That is also additional time, right? Now, you could avoid school by, working with a professional to show you how. That will still take you years of time because there's tons and tons of technology that goes into an automated system, right? This is why you want to get this done for you. I'm going to show you guys how to get it done for you so you can just enjoy the $900 days so you can be able to afford the lifestyle you're looking for. Now, the second thing you need in your automated system is a bridge page, right? So now on that page, on the bridge page, this is where you're not going to introduce them directly to the product, but you're going to, set some expectations, kind of prepare their mind for the product, help them to see why do they need it now, right? Because you don't want to just, shove people right in front of a checkout page and tell them to buy. No, that's not what you want to do, right? You're going to allow them to go to a bridge page. Now, this bridge page, there's a lot of work that goes behind it as well now, right? Because on this page, right, when you go here, there's going to be a video. Now, that video, you don't know how many times someone made that video to get it to work the way it should. Someone person might have did it 10 times or 70 times. They refilmed the video to get results, right? And again, you don't want to be the person to do this. You want to just get it done for you, which is what I'm going to show you guys how to do, right? So the first thing, again, you need in your automated system, you need the landing page where they can provide their contact details now, right? Now, whatever that might be, whether that be the first name, last name, right? Email, whatever you need to get a hold of them, you collect here, right? If you're a brick and mortar business trying to go online, you still need their contact details. You do that at the landing page. And then the second thing you need in your automated system is the bridge page, right? Which there's going to be a video here. And you want to get this all done for you. So you don't have to put your time into it, right? You don't have to spend all the money it takes to create a system, right? Or spend all the time making the videos. You just want it done for you. Now, if I take you here, the next thing you need, the third thing you need in your automated system is a video page now, right? This is really important. This is how you get to keep your time. If you don't want to have to be on sales calls, you don't want to sell people, you don't have to, right? This is why you have a video page. And on the video page, it's coded out. And there's the video here to tell people about the product, exactly what they're purchasing at the end of the day, right? Now, this page in itself, that video you see, when you see a video page with someone talking about a product, you don't know if someone spent 10 times, 50 times trying to refine that video, refilming the video, right? You don't want to be the person that films that video. You just want it done for you so you can start earning $900 days with your digital business, right? And so this is why, again, you want to get it done for you. I'm going to show you guys how to get it all done for you as well. Now, I'm going to the next part, right? So the fourth thing you need in your automated system is a offer page, right? Your offer page is oftentimes going to be lengthy. It is going to write out all the details of what they're receiving with the product, with the different packages now, and answering any questions they might have. Again, you don't want to be the person to code this, or you just want to be the person that enjoys the system, right? That enjoys making $900 days on autopilot. Now, on top of that, there's also going to need to be connected to different pieces of technology now, right? And so over here, right, they're got to be able to buy the product, they got to be able to check out, right? And so you need to make sure that it's properly connected to the payment processor. And you don't want to be the person that builds that. And again, as I mentioned before, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you so you don't have to stress out about it. But for the person who's coding it, right? If you're the one coding it, if you did it wrong, then you don't make money. This is why you want it done for you. You don't want the stress of coding all of it out, making sure that it's working, and then on top of that, right, maintaining it. Because at any time, you know, these different payment processors or these email autoresponders or even the websites, like code can change, it can update, and you might need to go around and fix some things. That's why you want to get it all done for you. You just want your system to work now. You don't want to be the one responsible with building it or maintaining it. Right now, the fifth thing you need in your automated system is a thank you page, right? The thank you page is going to have some text on it. It is going to let them know, how do they access their product? What are next steps? How should they get started? That is what the thank you page is for. And again, you don't want to build that because there's also different integrations in there as well. It's very hard to work with code. You're going to need to be able to send out an email to them, that automated email, so they can actually access their product, right? So now you have a physical product, right? You don't have to ship it or anything like that, but you still need them to be able to access the product somehow. And that's why you want to get that done for you. The person will get it done for you. So the email can be sent out for the autoresponder directly to the person, showing them how to access their product. Now, right? What you have afterwards, right, is you have email follow up. Now, this is also very important, right? Where you can send some emails. In this case, for the system I'm showing you, it's refined to the point that 1 in 20 people that go through the system, they end up buying, right? And you're going to be able through follow up to also get a lot of sales from that as well. You're going to get 14 proven emails, right? That so when people that go through, if they buy here, if they don't buy, then perhaps they'll buy from the follow up, right? So you're going to send the email follow up, and then they can make a decision from there as well. And so the email follow up is the sixth thing you need in your automated system. So you need a landing page, a bridge page, a video page, an offer page, a thank you page, and then email follow up. This is why you want to get it all done for you. You don't want to be the person who is responsible with coding all this out, testing all this out, making all the different videos. That's a lot of work at the end of the day, right? You just want to be able to enjoy your $900 sales and then actually get to enjoy your success, right? You don't want a circumstance where you're just working 24/7 and you're making money and you can't actually spend it, right? I know a lot of people in the corporate world that make great money, but they work pretty much all day. They work 12-hour shifts. They have money that's just piling up that they can't spend because they're just working all the time. That's not what you want. You just want to be able to leverage the proven system, have your simple 2-hour workday, and enjoy life, right? Enjoy actually being able to use the money that you earn, right? And so that's just one thing. The next thing now is your product, right? Again, you can't just have an automated system without a product now. You actually need a good product. This is why you want it done for you. You don't want to be the person who stresses out all the time about just building, their product, making all the videos, all the training so someone can actually reproduce the result. Now, you just want to be the person who just enjoys the system, right? And so this is why you want to get it done for you so you don't have to build the product. Now, on top of the system and the product, you also need good support now as well, right? Someone has to do customer service. You don't want to be the person that's stuck doing customer service. This is why you want it all done for you. You want to leverage a proven working system, right? So you can get those $900 sales a day, right? You don't want to be the one that has to do all the customer support or replying to those emails or building out the product. You just want it all done for you, which I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can get it all done for you as well. Now I'm going to just take you guys over really quickly on the board because I'm telling you guys about an automated system, everything that you need. I'm going to show you guys now on top of that as well. What does it take to build your proven system? And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get it done for you so you don't need to invest all of your time into it. And also, most importantly as well, you can also avoid all this cost and get it for far less, right? So now, what does it take, right? What does it take to build a proven system? So the first thing in our automated system is the landing page. And remember what I told you guys before, some people pay $300 an hour for a good coder. Now I'm going to show you guys how to avoid all this so you can get it for far less and done for you. But what some people do is pay $300 an hour for a coder to make sure that the page is actually done right? Because if you have your system and it's not done right and things are broken, then you're not going to be able to make money, right? Or you're not going to be able to correctly understand if the system works or not, right? This is why you want a good coder. Now, how long does it take to make a landing page? Easily 10 hours, right? The different technology integrations is one thing. There's all the page on the screen, right? And just even what it takes to code, to style it, all these different things, right? That will easily take tons of time, take a lot of time. So 10 hours. And again, beyond this, even with what I'm showing you guys with building out a proven system, after that, there's going to be testing. I'm going to show you guys the cost to testing, right? I'm going to show you guys how you're going to get this all done for you. So you don't need to be the one to test, but the person that does the testing, right? They're going to try for different pieces of text, right? They're going to try for different colors, right? Different button sizes, all these other different things. You want to avoid that, right? Because once someone makes a system, you don't know if it works or not until you test it, right? This is why you just want the system done for you, because now it's tested and proven to work and proven to make those $900 sales, right? So with the landing page, $300 an hour for a coder, 10 hours easily, depending on the length of the page. If you have a video there, if you don't have a video there, that's easily $3,000. Now the next thing, right? The next thing you have is your bridge page, right? Bridge page. Easily another 10 hours. Could be more, right? But depending on how your bridge page works, the different technology you have there, sometimes you might want your video to pop up after a certain amount of, your button to pop up after a certain amount of time. Easily can take 10 hours as a bare minimum, but can also take more. Another $3,000. Now, the next thing is your video page now, right? And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you so you don't have to be the one who stress out about making the system or anything like that, right? Now, the video page, easily going to be 20 hours, right? Sometimes your video page is very long. Sometimes you have lots of different sections. So while you're explaining the product, they can also read it. They can read about it in the different sections, right? And so that's easily bare minimum 20 hours. But can be much more. Some people spend weeks building out their video page, but I'm just giving a bare minimum estimate so you guys can see. So $3,000 times 20, easily $6,000 for your video page. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you so you can just enjoy those $900 days and just be able to keep your time to do the things that you want, whether it's spending some more time with your family. Maybe you don't want to miss out on your son's game. With a 2-hour workday, it gives you the liberty to not miss out on those important moments. And so now the next thing beyond your video page is now your offer page. Your offer page is easily going to be one of your biggest pages. Why? On the offer page, right, there's the technology integration to the payment processor. That's one. And then there's going to have all the details about the product, all the details about the different packages, any questions they might have. Sometimes it's a very long page because it provides all the details they need in order to be able to make a educated decision. So easily going to be 30 hours, and that will be $9,000. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you so you don't have to be the one that spends all the time building this out, learning coding, or even just very much paying for all this. You're going to be able to get it for much less. And so beyond your thank you page, beyond your offer page is now your thank you page, right? So now on your thank you page, when you are paying $300 an hour, it's for it. And then the amount of hours is going to be 20 as a bare minimum. Why 20? Because now you need to be able to first make your page. It's going to have all the instructions for them on how they access their product. And then when they get a really quick email, they're going to get the email telling them how to now leverage, you're going to get a quick email about how to actually access their product now, right? And so all that is easy. Got to take 20 hours. You have to write out the email. You got to connect it to the autoresponder and all these other different things. And this bare minimum will take you 20 hours. So that will be $6,000. And so now what's next, right? Remember what I also told you guys about, the email follow-up and, a copywriter. I'm gonna show you guys how to get this all done for you. So you don't need to be the person that, does the copywriting or go to school for the copywriting or just pay for the copywriter, right? A lot of people, they'll pay $10,000 a month for their copywriter. So let's see how much work you'll have to do. The first thing is the follow-up sequence. So let's just say you have 90 days of follow-up, right? And so that'll be 3 months, and times that by 10K, right? For the cost of the copywriter, easily $30,000 on just that follow-up. Now, beyond that, right? Because you have your different pages here. Now, to even make these pages, the text also needs to come from the copywriter, right? Your coder doesn't understand copywriting. And because of that, he can't do the copywriting for these pages. He just codes them out. And so your copywriter here would have been the one to provide all of the text here. And then even while you're testing as well, while you're testing, testing for different pieces of text, right? You're going to also need the copywriter's help. And so as a bare minimum, a period to test, right? And it can be much longer. It can take 3 years. I'm going to show you guys how to get this done for you. But a bare minimum, right, is 6 months that you make your system, you test it, you make sure it's working right with, the traffic that's coming in. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this done for you, but it's easily 6 months. Now, 3 months for the email copywriting, and then the 6 months for the copywriting on the website, testing out all these different things, trying out different texts. That's easily going to be altogether here 9 months, 3 months copywriting, 3 months testing. 6 months testing, and that will be $90,000. Now, here's the next thing, right? The next thing is this. So, even though you have your copywriter to help you with your testing, telling you try for this text, the problem now is your copywriter doesn't know code either, right? This is why you want to get it done for you. Because your copywriter doesn't know code, your coder is going to have to update these pages as the testing happens now. And so your coder, right? Let's just say he works 10 hours a week to update the pages for the different tests, right? There are 4 weeks in a month, so we're going to times it by 4. And then we're going to times it now by 9 for the number of months altogether to build out the websites, to do the testing, right? And so that is 300 and, right, 1 second. So times that by 4. Oh, sorry, I meant to times that by 6 for the number of months building it out. Right. Okay, so 10 times 4, that is 40, times that by 6 is 240. And now, afterwards, you're going to times it by the cost of the coder, $300 an hour. So that is $72,000 just to get that coder. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you. So you don't need to be the one that builds all this out. You don't need to be the person now that has to do the coding, do the copywriting. And then beyond this point, just even building out, the system and trying to test it, right? Testing isn't free either. You need real eyes to actually go on the page so you can get the numbers to know, is it working the way it should be, right? Now, well, when you do your testing, you can do it free, right? But typically people will do a paid traffic test first and then put it up against, free traffic. So typically what they'll do is spend, at least, 50K, 50 to 100K as a bare minimum in order to test it against paid traffic now to see, does it work? Is it getting the number it wants? And then they base the numbers that they get to inform them, well, what should they tweak then, right? So what doesn't work? You don't want to be the person that stresses out about that. You don't want to be the person that pays all this money, that does these tests, and again, you could do paid traffic or you can do free traffic. But if you do free traffic now, then that's going to take a lot more time. You got to be consistent. Typically, people will do a paid traffic test first, right? And that will easily cost anywhere between 50K to 100K. But just as a bare minimum, I'm just putting down 50K here. Now, just quickly adding this all up. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. Plus 6 is 27. Plus 90 is 117. Plus 72 is 189. And then on top of that, I'm just adding the cost of the paid traffic test. You are now going to be looking at $293,000 as a bare minimum now to build a proven system. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you, so you don't have to pay this amount. You're actually going to pay far less for this, and you don't have to invest all the time, all the months that it took to test your system at a bare minimum. And at a bare minimum, right, is going to be 6 months of testing, right? This is bare minimum. So to avoid all this, I'm going to show you guys how to get all of this done for you so you guys don't have to do coding. Now, some of you guys are listening to me talk about code, and you guys might not know what code actually is. I'm going to show you guys what code actually looks like as well. And so I'm just going to really quickly open up Google, right? This is why you don't want to be the one that does the coding. You just want to leverage the proven system and get around all that. I'm going to show you guys something really simple here, right? But to show you how complicated code can be. And so, right, on the screen, you guys see Google now, right? This looks very simple. Just, search bar, all this here. But the amount of code to make this page work, right, is tremendous. You don't want to be the person that has to work with the code, right? All this code here, right? All of this here. You don't want to be the one that stresses out about building all this. You just want to leverage a proven system so you can have your $900 days. This is what code looks like. And when code breaks, right? And then, even for the person that has to also maintain it, it's really hard to find what's wrong. This is why you don't want to be the person that does the coding, right? You just want to leverage the proven system. Now, on top of that, right? Some people, when they look at all this, they try to get around the coding, right? They try to get around the costs of the coding. But the problem is that, yeah, you can get around the cost. You can actually get around the cost by getting a funnel building system, right? So, but funnel building software that allows you to be able to, build the website yourself. Those are great. Don't get me wrong. But there's like two problems with that, right? You can have a funnel building software. It's a good shortcut. It'll help you avoid the cost of the coder. But the problem is now you still can't avoid everything else. You can't avoid designing the website, right? You can't avoid the copywriting that goes on the website. You can't avoid all of the time it takes to test the website, the cost of getting paid traffic now. And so this is why you really want to get it done for you. And the other problem with just getting a funnel builder is now anyone can also have your system, right? Why can anyone else also have your system? Because if they have access to the same funnel builder, then they can just, make the same system. You don't want that. You want to be able to stand out, which leads us to our next point. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to get this all done for you now, right? So on top of all this, you don't want to just have a system. You want to be able to stand out. When you use a funnel building software, you struggle to stand out because now anyone else can make the same page you do. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can get started with a done for you system, right? And to also stand out at the same time so you can get much better results online, right? I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Here's why it's so important in order to be able to stand out in your business, because this is going to allow you to get much better results online. Standing out is going to give you now the advantage. And so I'm just going to really quickly, show you guys something on the screen. Just hold on. But when you have a system, it doesn't, it's not as effective if everyone else also has the same system. This is why you want to stand out so you can have the advantage, you can attract your customer, and you can have much better results. So I'm going to show you guys a picture right now. So you take a look at the screen. You're going to be able to see a picture of a woman in a red dress, right? So she stands out. Why does she stand out, right? What makes her so different? She stands out because she's wearing a red dress, and everyone else in this picture is wearing a black suit. Now, when you have a system and you don't stand out, you look like these people in the black suit. You don't stand out. You look like everyone else. This is why it's important to be able to stand out on top of having your system, right? This girl here, she has this red dress. She stands out from everyone else in the room, right? And that's what you want when you are starting your online business. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys exactly how, on top of getting your proven system, right? For to make $900 a day. Some of you guys have already been watching some of my lives and you have already seen the $900 a day system. So I'm going to show you guys, right, how to, on top of that, getting that system that already converts 1 in 20 people that goes through. I'm also going to show you guys how to also stand out. Now, standing out is really important, guys. All right. Because if you can think about it, like, let's say you are a person that opened up a shoe store in the mall. How are you going to stand out from your competitors if all of your competitors have the same shoes, they have the same colors, same uniforms, similar brand names, right? And I'm gonna show you guys how to get this all done for you. What does it mean to your customer when they show up and they see, Foot Action, Foot Locker, Foot this, Foot that, right? And you're just another foot company. You want to stand out. And once you stand out, right, that is going to give you the advantage. That is going to attract your customers to you. So I'm showing you guys how you guys can also stand out on top of that system. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to get better results online without having to put in that extra work. You'll be able to leverage that same system that's producing all those $900 sales I was showing you guys, right? Those people, they were leveraging that $900 a day system. Now, on top of that, I'm going to show you guys how to get better results by standing out, by also being able to leverage our system now. So we've released a insider program, guys, that is going to allow you to not on top of just getting your $900 a day system, it is also going to allow you to stand out so you can have the advantage over your competitors now, right? Because what I was telling you guys before, you can have a you know a shoe store in the mall, but now you're going to need to be able to stand out because there's tons of other shoe stores with the same brand colors, right? The same shoes, the same prices. And so for you to get the customer, right? For you to get your $900 sales, you're going to want to stand out. And through it, we're going to help you to stand out through our insider program now. Now, in our insider program, you'll also be able to leverage our done for you system, right? In this system here, I made with through the guidance of my mentor, right? And then through it, you're going to be able to stand out. It's gone over $100,000 in testing, guys, to be fine tuned and to be tweaked to perfection so it works exactly the way it needs to. It's going to allow you to stand out and get better results than everyone else who just has the plain $900 a day system. This is going to allow you to stand out and get better results, guys. And so I'm going to take you guys to a website shortly, right? And now on that website, you're going to be able to watch my free training. You're going to be able to see, the system and exactly how I've made multiple six figures online. And so you're going to want to watch my free training. Now, after that, there's going to be a button that pops up. On that button, it's going to allow you to book your call. We designed it this way very simply because it's very important that you understand the information before getting on a call. And so we're going to have the button show up afterwards. And then you're going to be able to book a call with me or one of our team members. Now, if you're listening, maybe you have some questions that you're not comfortable with asking over the live, right? You can ask that during the call. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have. And then during on the call, we'll see if now you are a good fit for the program. And if you are a good fit, and if you also qualify, then we'll pay into your $900 a day business. All right. And so I'm going to take you guys through the steps again. But the first thing you're going to want to do, right, is you're going to want to get on that website. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly. And now what you're going to want to do is this. You're going to want to get the link. Now, you're going to do that by commenting or DMing me live. That is going to get the link sent right over to you, right? I'm also going to be taking you guys through the pages so you guys know exactly where to click to get started. And so if you don't have the link yet, you're going to want to comment live or DM me live. That is going to get the link sent over to you, and also to follow along, because my goal is by the end of this that you be ready in order to start having those $900 sales. And so what you're going to want to do is DM or comment live. That's going to get the link sent right over to you. You're going to see my short training video. And after you watch it, the button to book your call is going to show up, where we can answer any of the questions you might have and see if you are a great fit for the program. Now, I see someone commented, I will send the link over to them. And in the case that you are a good fit and you qualify, then we'll pay into your $900 a day business for you. All right. So if you don't have the link yet, you're going to want to comment or DM me live, because I'm also going to be very shortly taking you guys through the page and what you'll see and expect on it. Alrighty. Perfect. Alrighty, so yours, I sent you over the link. Now, if you don't see it, just check your spam folder real quickly. Sometimes it ends up there, but I believe you should be able to see it in your inbox now. I sent it over to you. Now, and again, so once you watch the video, the button to book your call is going to show up, and over there we'll answer any questions you might have. We'll see if you're a great fit for our program, and if you are, then we'll pay you into your $900 a day business. Mr. Fortune also commented for the link, so I'm also going to send it over to him as well. And as I mentioned to you guys before as well about the iPhone 15 Pro Max giveaway, when you guys also, if you qualify again for the insider program, then you'll also be put into an entry for the iPhone 15 Pro Max giveaway. If you guys missed it in the beginning, I was letting you guys know that we decided to, move drawing the winner for that giveaway to be with the Dubai giveaway on September 1st. And so to make it all juicier and more exciting, the person who wins is not only going to get 3 vacations, guys, they're going to get 3 luxury vacations plus the Dubai luxury vacation. And then they'll also win the iPhone 15 Pro Max. All right. And so we moved it through September 1st to just make it more juicy for you guys and give you a little bit more time to get started. And so now, Mr. Fortune, I just sent the link, and then there was another person who asked for it. So I will also send you the link as well. So, Sia Dawa. Sorry if I enunciate your name wrong. Now, if you don't see my message, it most likely just ended up in your spam requests. So you're just going to want to just take a quick look in there if you don't see it yet. Sometimes when you send messages, it doesn't end up in primary. It might end up in the general tab or the spam requests. So just make a quick look there. Now I'm about to go to the website. So again, if you have not asked for the link yet, so you can follow along and get started, you're going to want to comment or DM me live, and that is going to get the link sent right over to you. Now, once you have that link, once you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. Whoops, sorry. It's going to take you to this page right over here. Now, on this page, you're going to see the video. This is my free training where I explain the different strategies I've used to make multiple six figures online. And then after you complete the video, the little button is going to pop up where you can now book your call. Where if you have any questions that you're uncomfortable asking over the live, there's no worries. You can ask them all over the call. We'll see if you're a great fit. And if you are a great fit and if you qualify, then we'll also pay into your $900 a day business. Now, after that, now I'm just going to really quickly take you guys through the page so you can see it right there and see exactly where to click. So just give me a quick second, guys. Okay. So now after you have the link, and if you don't have it yet, just comment or DM live. That is going to get the link sent right over to you. But now once you click on the link, it is going to take you to this page here. You're going to want to watch my short training video, and that will teach you exactly what I've done to get results online. It will go into depth about the system now. Now, after that, there's going to be a button that pops up allowing you to book your call, right? And so remember, after you finish the video, the button is going to show up here where now you can book your call with one of us. And if you have any questions, we'll answer it and we'll see if you're a great fit. And again, if you are a good fit and if you qualify, then we'll also pay you into the $900 a day business. So if you don't have the link yet, just very simply comment or DM me live. That'll get the link sent over to you. And now, if any of you guys who are watching have any questions you guys want to ask, you're more than welcome to ask them and put them into the live chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that might come. So that brings us to the QA portion. I'm just going to take this back to the slides now, just so you can just have the steps on the screen and give you a little time to go through them. One second, just taking a look on the different platforms. And again, if you have any questions, just put them down in the chat and I'd be more than happy to answer them. And really quickly, I just want to show you the kind of results that people are already getting following the same blueprint that I received from my mentor and leveraging this $900 a day business. All right, so I'm just going to take you really quickly into here. As you can see that during our live, there's already more people who have been winning, more people getting results with the $900 a day business. So if I actually just click here, it's going to say load two new posts, right? Already awesome. This is Christelle, right? $6,075 on my first 6 days of August. That is 111,000 South American Rand. Woohoo, this is amazing. I have earned 6 months worth of salary in 6 days. I am so incredibly grateful for this fantastic opportunity, for every member, for every beautiful relationship formed, and for all the support. I cannot thank you enough, Michelle, for how you changed my life, right? All these people who are winning. This is Melly here, right? Melly says, waking up to another $600 sale. Digital marketing is where it's at, friends. I started 5 days ago with the goal of making 1 to 2 sales in August, and I've more than quadrupled that. My goal is now helping 10 more families by the end of this month. This is the best program out there by far. I'm learning so much. Friends, keep going. So there, as you can see, there's tons of people who are winning with this blueprint. That are winning with their digital business. Nika here, 4 sales in 7 days, right? And so I encourage you guys. If you just take a look at all these people who are winning here, they're normal people just like you. People who are 9 to 5ers, people who want to get away from their job, right? And whatever it is that has brought you here today, cling on to that. What is your why, right? Why why do you want an online business? Do you want to be able to spend more time with your family? Do you want to be able to not miss out on life's little moments, right? Are you disappointed by the things that have gone? Are you disappointed that maybe you missed out on when your child first spoke because you were at work? Whatever it is, or maybe you just want more in life. You want to be able to travel more. You want to be able to get the finer things in life. You want a nicer car, right? All these other different things. Let your why motivate you to make a decision to change your life. Let your why motivate you, to really pursue your dreams, because these are all people who, like you, right? They were doing something different. Now they're starting their digital business. Now look at the results they're getting. Christina here, fourth sale, congratulations. Jason here just got his first $900 ding, right? All these other people who are just winning, following this proven blueprint and starting their own digital business. So again, if you don't have the link yet, right, you're going to want to comment or DM me live. That is going to get the link sent right over to you, right? And then on that page, you're going to watch my short training video where you're going to see insights into the system and also just the different strategies that I've used to generate multiple 6 figures online. And then you're going to be able to book a call where I can answer any questions that you might have. So if there's anything that you're curious about, just very simply, just ask. If you're not comfortable asking over live, and if you are comfortable asking over live, then be sure to ask, just like Pablo here. So Pablo here says, can we do it from India? Yes, you can. And so with this program, it's international. So you might have missed it. But for example, over here, it's international. It's in quite a few countries. So India is one of them. It's also, there's a large audience in the Philippines, a large audience in South Africa as well. So if you take a look here for Christelle, you see that she put down first like how much it is in USD, but then she also put in what that is in her own country. And so $6,075 in the first 6 days of August. That is 111,000 South American Rand. So this program is international. You can do it from India, no problem as well. Again, if there's any more questions, be sure to ask. And if for those of you who are looking and want the link to get started, right, you just want to very simply comment or DM me live, and that'll get the link sent right over to you. But again, for all these people who are winning here, right, just ordinary folks starting a digital business. Now, if you don't have the link yet, comment or DM me live. I'm just going to really quickly go over the steps to the vacation giveaway, because I do give those away daily. So I'm just flipping the camera for my TikTok people so they can follow along. But now over here, so today's vacation giveaway now is a free 5-day, 4-night trip to Buenos Aires, Argentina. All right. And so that's today's luxury vacation giveaway. So what you're going to want to do first is just DM me or comment giveaway that is going to get the link sent over to you guys so you can enter, right? Now, the next thing, after that, you just want to very simply fill out these details over here. I am going to show you guys this page as well. I'm going to take you guys through exactly step by step how to fill it out and how to get to where you need to go. Now, if you don't have, again, if you don't have the link yet, you're going to want to comment or DM me giveaway because I'm going to be taking you guys through the page so you guys can follow along. Now, after that, here, what you're going to do is go on to the page. I'm going to put the link on the screen very momentarily. So again, if you don't have the link yet, comment or DM me giveaway and I'll get it sent right over to you. Now, 1 second, guys, as I just bring that up. Okay, so afterwards is going to take you to this page over here. Now on this page, it's very simple. As you can see, the giveaway is a free 5-day, 4-night vacation stay at Buenos Aires, Argentina. And so it's a luxury hotel stay. All you need to do is just figure out airfare. And then if you live closer, then that's even more convenient. Now, if some of you guys are watching and on the live and you're thinking that, it's kind of far, it's okay. We do more local locations as well. So if you want somewhere else, then you can just let me know. I can find a place that is more local to you now. But it's a free 5-day, 4-night stay at Buenos Aires, valued at $800. And so again, if you don't have the link, comment or DM me giveaway. That'll get it sent over to you. Now over here, you just need to fill out a couple steps. It'll enter you into the giveaway, and you're gonna want to also make haste with it, mostly because I will draw the winner soon, so you don't want to miss your chance to win the Buenos Aires giveaway. And so you're just gonna put in your first name, your last name, and your email address. I'm just doing that off to the side, right? And then you're gonna click the button, enter giveaway. Now it's going to take you to the next page. And so I'm just going to put it back on the screen so you can see the steps. First off, on this page, you want to put in your first name, your last name, and your email address. And then after you click the enter to giveaway button, it is going to take you to this page. Now on this page, you're going to see that you already have one entry in. So one entry just from putting in your contact details. Now, beyond that point, if you want a larger chance of winning now, right? You already have one ticket in. If your name gets pulled, then you win. But if you want a larger chance of winning, then you can follow these additional steps, whether that might be subscribing to the YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook or Instagram. And so any of these steps will put another ticket into the giveaway, increasing your chances of winning. And so what you're going to want to do is, again, if you don't have the link, you're going to want to comment or DM live. That is going to get the link sent right over to you now. But going back over there, after you do that, after you get all of your entries in, what you're going to want to do is just very simply stay on the live to see if you win. So again, you want to stay on the live to make sure that I can give you your vacation. It'd be a terrible thing if you won your vacation and I try to get a hold of you, but I'm unable to get a hold of you, so you don't actually receive your vacation. So you're going to want to stay until the end of the live to see if you win. So again, if you do not have the link yet, if you do not have the link to the giveaway, then you just want to comment or DM me giveaway. That'll get the link sent right over to you. And then if I go over to the link access steps, right? So again, to get started with the $900 a day business, so you can have your digital business, right? Your digital business that can make you $900 a day without you having to build out a system, right? What you can do, very simply, DM me or comment live. That's going to get the link sent over to you. Now, some of you guys are listening, and maybe you're someone that's already doing a brick and mortar business. You are looking to move online, right? You want to enter into the online space, right? Our program, our insider program, can help you with that as well, right? Some of you guys are listening. Maybe you don't want to make your own program. Maybe you're just the ordinary 9 to 5er. You're sick and tired of your job. You're sick and tired of your your boss and you're just trying to get away from all that, right? Then this will also work for you as well. So if you haven't yet, just DM me or comment live, and that will get the link sent right over to you so you can get started with your $900 insider to your $900 business with our insider program, leveraging our done for you system on top of it that's gone over $100,000 in testing, right? That's going to allow you now to stand out, to get better results. It's going to give you the advantage over your competitors, right? And so if you haven't yet, just DM me or comment live. That'll get the link sent right over to you now. And you're going to watch the short training video. Then you're going to book your call, right? If there's any questions you have that you're not comfortable asking over the live, then by all means, ask them over the call. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have, right? And during the call, we'll see if you're a great fit. And then if you do qualify for the program, right, then we can pay into your $900 a day business. So if you don't have the link yet, just DM me or comment live. That is going to get it sent right over to you, right? So you'll be able to have the advantage and stand out, because just like I've mentioned to you before, right? Any online business, right? Any business that wants to have results online, they need a proven system. There's just no getting around it. And so whether it's the case where you're just the ordinary person, the ordinary 9 to 5er looking for that system to leverage to make those $900 sales and to get massive results online, just comment or DM me live. Or if you're just the ordinary person, you're looking to, you have your business, you're trying to transition online, then we're also a great fit for you. We can help you with your system and help you to get the results that you need online. So those are just the real quick steps to that. And then again, I'm going to be drawing the winner again soon. So you're going to want to make sure that you're entered into the Buenos Aires giveaway, right? So if you don't have the link yet, DM me or comment giveaway, and that will get the link sent right over to you. And again, for the $900 a day insider program, as I mentioned to you before, we're doing the giveaway for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, right? To be able to get entries into that giveaway. And as well, get 3 luxury vacation, guys. 3 luxury vacations. And then also on top of those 3 luxury vacations, a trip to Dubai, right? You also want this link so you can enter into the insider program. This will allow you to get entries into that giveaway. And so if you haven't yet, just comment or DM me live and they'll get that sent right over to you. I'm just going to make a quick check just in case there are any more questions. Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to draw the winner now. So, 1 second. Okay, awesome. Okay. So, drawing the winner now. So, just give it a couple seconds to load. And congratulations, Frederick. You have won the giveaway. You have won the free giveaway, the free 5-day, 4-night giveaway to Buenos Aires. I'm going to send you over an email, And now in that email, you're just going to just very carefully follow those steps in order to claim your vacation. So just give me a quick second while I send that over to you. Now, those of you who are listening, you just missed the giveaway for the luxury vacation to Buenos Aires. Now, if you just put a quick follow on the profile or just quickly subscribe, you'll get a notification for the next time I go live. I do daily giveaways, and so you're not going to want to miss out on your chance to win. And so what you're going to want to do is just really quickly follow the profile or subscribe to the channel and catch me at my next live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay, perfect. So the details are sent over to you. You're just going to really carefully follow the instructions on the email. Oh, and Rahul said also live. Let me get that link over to you. I also see Menches as well. Let me get those links over to you. So sorry for the hold up, guys. Again, sorry if I mispronounce anyone's names. Oh, I see. You want the giveaway link. Well, the giveaway just got called. But here's what you can do. I'll just wait for me to send you the link. So I just called the winner to the giveaway. You just missed it. So I go live every day at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And so you can just join the next live, right? And you'll be able to participate in tomorrow's giveaway. You mentioned you're from India now, so with that, we can also get you a place local to India if that's what you would, if that's what you like. If you want somewhere close to India, that is no problem, right? So you're just going to make sure you're either followed or subscribed, and that will allow it so you can join the next giveaway. There's also another giveaway that we're doing. We're doing a iPhone 15 Pro Max giveaway that we're going to announce September 2nd with the Dubai giveaway. And so I just sent you over a link. Now that is to our $900 a day insider program, right? Now, at that link for the insider program, if you qualify to get started, we'll pay you into the $900 program. But on top of that as well, you also get your entry put in so you can win the you'll get 3 luxury vacations plus the Dubai vacation, right? So 4 vacations in total, and then also the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So to be entered into that giveaway, to get an entry in, then you just want to check out the link I just sent you as well. I see and chose said link, and it would be helpful if you specify which link. I'll just send you both. Well, I'll just send you the $900 a day one because I already called the winner for the free giveaway for the free vacation stay at Buenos Aires. So you just want to make sure you follow my profile or subscribe to the channel, and that is what's going to allow you to get a notification for the next time I go live. 1 second. All right, so I sent you the link. And now I just want to quickly show you guys something on the screen as well, because I'm telling you guys to make sure that you're followed to the profile to make sure you get a notification before I go live. So I'm just going to really quickly take you guys over to the profile. And then also, I want to make sure you guys follow the right profile as well. So if you take a look on the screen, right, you can see Affiliate X ROI official. If you're on Facebook, then you'll see the Christopher Fan profile, right? To know that it's actually my profile and that you're following the right place, you want to make sure you see this blue verified check mark now, because if you don't see it and you get like a random message, it's not me. It's someone pretending to be me. I just want to make sure you guys know so you're well protected and don't end up, finding yourself in a circumstance where you're scammed or anything like that. And so, what you want to do is just make sure it's the profile with the blue verified badge. If I even just like do like a quick search to the side now, you're going to see that there's other profiles that pretend to be me. It actually used to be a lot worse, and these aren't even like all the entries as well. Well, not all entries, all the people. Because there used to be a lot more, but I blocked quite a few of the fake profiles. And then the great thing is once you get like the verified badge, Meta helps you out by taking down the imposters. And so there used to be a lot more. I just want to make sure you guys don't end up being scanned by anyone that pretends to be me and stuff. Because there are people that do that. They'll have a page just like what you see here. Sometimes they even get fake followers. They end up copying my little like story highlights and they copy all the videos that I do. So I just you know want to make sure that you guys go to the right place, follow the right person, right? You want to follow our Instagram profile here with the blue verified symbol, right? Same thing with Facebook. If I just really quickly bring up my Facebook for all those who are watching, you're going to see the verified symbol as well next to my name. So you want to make sure you follow the right place so you can get the notification and not get scammed by these people who are trying to be me. And so, 1 second, I'm just waiting for that to load. Yep. Okay. So over here, you can see Christopher Pham and then the blue verified symbol. So in any case, you want to make sure you see that there to make sure that you are following. And so, just to really quickly wrap it up. 1 second, guys. Now again, what you're going to want to do is this. If you haven't yet, you're going to want to just like, follow, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't yet, because I'm going to be going live daily. Now, during these lives now, I do daily giveaways, so you're not going to want to miss it out. Make sure that you are followed or subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss on any of the daily giveaways. I'm going to be having tons of classes showing you guys, exactly how to get results online. And so again, for those of you who are looking to get started with the $900 a day program, just comment or DM live. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you will find the link in the description. And if you are looking at the replay, then you will be able to find the button below the video. But for all of you who are watching, I'm showing you guys exactly how you can make money online. And you're going to want to make sure that you are followed or subscribed so you can get the notification when I go live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And so, without further ado, I just want to really just thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching live. Thank you guys for attending. And I hope you guys have an excellent day. Christopher Pham signing out.